Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Josh Sanch here, your host of the Bodybuilding News Network, and welcome for another installment of our daily show, Bodybuilding Daily, where we talk about all things hot topic and trending in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. And in this episode, we have four interesting stories, but I want to start off with a fan plug. IFBB pro Jarek Crew tagged us over on Instagram, highlighting his plans of taking an additional year off after placing 10th at the 2021 Arnold Classic Festival, bringing a very iconic bleached beard look there, and of course, signature classic physique mastery posing that you can see in this posing routine. Now, he did take off, or at least from what I can see, he did take off last year, and talking briefly with him on Instagram, it sounds like he's going to take off the 2023 season as well to continue to grow into a very competitive physique. And if you don't know, his rookie year in 2020, after turning pro, he hopped into the Chicago Pro, placing second, and the 2020 Battle of Texas, placing fourth. So he definitely has carved out possibly a very successful career for himself, but he did probably take away some good takeaways, I guess, if you want to say it like that, from the judges at that 2021 Arnold Classic Festival, where he placed 10th, took that feedback to grow, and he's been doing that very consistently and very dedicatedly. Dedicatedly? I don't know if that's a word, but he's been very dedicated to growing himself into a very competitive classic physique. So best of luck to him in his 2023 off season as he grows into hopefully a winning physique to qualify for the 2024 Arnold Classic Olympia. Next up, we have a physique update from our good friend GoodVito down in Brazil, sharing a really impressive physique update as he is coming into, hopefully, he's planning on making his IFBB pro debut after winning the amateur Arnold muscle contest, right? The national muscle nacional. I'm sure that says national in Spanish, or is it Portuguese since it's technically Brazil? Anywho, we're excited to see what show he does plan on turning pro, or competing in his first pro show in this 2023 competitive calendar. My money is, I'm not going to put one whole dollar. I'll put one whole dollar that he might do the Arnold Classic Brazil. And that's going to be in April 14th through the 16th. And that will be in Brazil, where he is training. And you remember from that the physique shot we just saw, I think he looks, like he's pretty much in shape. It's going to be around the time when the New York Pro is. So he's about 16 weeks out if he does decide, 15 actually, he's about 15 weeks out if he does decide to do that show. I wouldn't be surprised if he does get that, plan to get that early Olympia qualification and then take the rest of the season off, or at least take a short off season, reset the clock with, the supplements and whatnot in his health, get the blood levels tested, and then roll into an Olympia debut in November as the Olympia returns. Hopefully, I think it sounds like it's permanently going to be in Orlando for a plethora of reasons. Now, it's going to be a little bit more pricey for us on the West Coast, but for everyone else, it's going to be an absolute dream come true, as I'm sure it's very doable to fly into Orlando compared to Las Vegas. But of course, who knows? Maybe Florida's easier for you. Maybe Las Vegas is easier for you. I don't know. But of course, best of luck to GoodVito. I'm not going to try saying his name because I'll never get it right. But I'm looking forward to seeing what show he does do in this 2023 competitive calendar. Someone we have not seen in a while is Kristina Nicole Mendoza. She posted this photo, but I do believe this is a photo from a previous photo shoot. So not technically a recent physique update, but The last time we saw her on stage was the 2021 Chicago Pro, where she placed second in the women's bodybuilding division. And I'm sure you guys will agree with me when I say that this is perfection of women's bodybuilding, in my opinion. The way her physique flows, everything is just perfectly put together. The proportions, the midsection's not overblown. She has, I know you might not understand what I'm trying to say, but she has a very natural look to herself. She's not too enhanced in some areas. The midsection's super tight, good quads. The flaring is nice. When she comes around to the back, she's not too shredded. And it seems that that is where women's bodybuilding is moving to, at least in 2021 and especially in 2023, as we have the current Miss Olympia, Andrea Shaw, is very complete, very big when we talk about, complete full muscle bellies. But the conditioning is what I'm talking about here. Andrea Shaw isn't crazy shredded. She's just conditioned enough. And I think that that's going to be a great spot for Kristina to, hopefully she gets back on stage this year. But you can see she's not too overly shredded. She still gives herself that nice big full look, but still bringing a good and full physique. So hoping to see her in the 2023 calendar, but definitely let me know if you guys know if she is planning on competing soon. Next up, Shaun Clarida, breaking the silence on his physique updates. We haven't seen anything from him in, it seems like weeks. It feels like weeks, but I love what we're seeing here. He looks like he's absolutely ready. The midsection, I'm wondering on some of the shots, you'll see it in just a second here with these side-by-sides next to Big Ramy. I'm wondering if his midsection can just come in just a little harder. It seems as it's almost like washed out, and I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that. Also, when you look at the quad insertions as they tie into the posing trunks, it's not as hard as I'd like to see. I'd like to see more detail, more deep separation. And I don't know if that's something he's ever been able to do, or if this is pretty much like the peak of Shaun Clarida. Now, I'm not trying to like downplay anything. Those are just like those nitpicky things that I think he might need to bring if he wants to be in that conversation for maybe like a 1 to a 4th place finish at this upcoming Arnold Classic, as we are, I think we're officially, it's Sunday, so I think we're under 5 weeks out from the Arnold Classic. So I'm very excited to see what Shaun Clarida brings to the Arnold Classic stage. I guess I didn't check his scorecard, as you know, the 212 hasn't been around for a good 5-6 years. And I don't think Shaun's ever done the Arnold Classic Ohio. So this might be the first time he gets an opportunity to get on stage in Ohio. So that's also kind of an exciting story to look at. So anywho, ladies and gentlemen, that was my take on Shaun Clarida's physique update and everyone else on the agenda for today's video. I'm your host, Josh Sanch. As always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoy this style of content. Tag me on Instagram if you want to see me cover your topic for tomorrow's video, and I'll see you in that video.